Hello, my name.
Hi.
When you go to another country.
The quality of
Start your
All right. We're here and ready to get started with the weekly webinar presentation for the Veteran Tours in Punta Cana. All right, so during this presentation, we're going to go through everything that's included, what to expect when you come down here, then some questions at the end. So if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We also have a special guest, so we'll have a couple questions for the guest before we get to the Q&A. We're gonna have some videos, some pictures, So we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. All right, so let's start the presentation by introducing the key brands that are a part of this tour. So the primary brand is Veterans Care International, which Veterans Care International is a veterans clinic here in Punta Cana, where essentially Veterans Care International provides everything medical related for the tour. Then another very important brand is Where Veterans Are VIP, and that brand, it brings everything outside of medical to the tours. So Veterans Care International provides the medical, Where Veterans Are VIP provides all the amenities, all the activities, excursions, everything else. And then you have the Fundación Punta Cana Community Care, which is helping us to fund all of the nice things that we have for the veterans. All right, so today, unfortunately, we don't have the main host, Brian. He was just doing the introductions. I know he's in the US right now. He'll be back for the next one. And then, well, for my introduction, my name is Jalen Reinhardt. I'm the general manager here at Veterans Care International. A little bit of my past is, or my family is, my grandfather is a Army veteran. And essentially I grew up here in Punta Cana. So if you're wondering why Punta Cana and why veterans, that's a little bit of the inspiration and why we decided to do what we're doing. All right, now let's talk about why Punta Cana. Out of all the places you could go to, what stands out about Punta Cana? Well, number one is it's always growing in tourism, right? Last year, there was a total of 11 million to 12 million tourists, and every year it keeps on growing, right? That's a good sign, because if people keep coming back, you know, that means that they enjoyed themselves. Also, safety is very important. As we all know, tourism and safety go very hand in hand. So here in Punta Cana, they have a specialized police force called Politur that they take care of all of the tourists and make sure that all the tourist areas and everything is safe. Also, a growing economy as far as real estate. So if anyone is interested in relocating, moving somewhere outside of the United States, the Dominican Republic is a great option because of that. Great investment opportunities. Again, it's a tourist area, so you can find a lot of the stuff that you're used to in the United States. So it's very, very nice. And of course, the beautiful beaches. Beautiful, beautiful beaches that we have here in Punta Cana. All right. Now let's get into some of the things that you can expect or that are included on these veteran tours, okay? So to go back to what are these veteran tours? Well, they're focused on medical. So they're medical first in the mornings, and then in the afternoons, we have a different activity plan. The medical services that you can expect are your general practitioner, your initial appointment, chiropractor, psychologist, psychiatrist, cardiologist, yoga, massage therapy, neurology, meditation, orthopedist, gastro, ENT, which is ear, nose, and throat, and then aquatherapy. So this is the list of all of the medical services that we offer here on at Veterans Care International, right? So based on your disability breakdown letter, which is one of the required documents to sign up for the tour, based on that disability breakdown letter is what will determine which one of these specialists you will be seeing on the 1 week when you're here. Also, this list of medical services is always growing. Right now, we are looking at adding a very unique, new service. Hopefully, we can have it ready by this next tour. Not sure if it'll be this next tour or the one following that, but we're always looking at improving and adding new things that we can offer. But I don't want to say anything until it's confirmed. All right, so as far as the activities, we have, like I said, the mornings is medical. The afternoons, it will always be a different activity. For example, on Wednesday, so these tours are from Tuesday to Tuesday. Tuesday, you arrive, orientation, opening ceremony, and then sleep, okay? On Wednesday, in the afternoon, you have the beach day and the movie night. We always got the feedback that, you know, when you come to Punta Cana, the first thing you want to see is the beach. So we make sure we put that on the first day. Then on Thursday, we have the barbecue and gathering for veterans, which is an event that we host here in Punta Cana, where we invite the local veterans, so veterans who live here, a lot of them that have been on past tours that ended up moving. So we invite the local veterans and the tour veterans to come together, have a fun day, playing bingo. It's kind of a game night, so then after the bingo, you can play card games like spades, Uno, dominoes, and it's always, always a lot of fun, especially for me, because I'm very competitive, and I love playing spades. So if you play spades, me and Brian, we're undefeated. So if you want to play us, if you want to beat us, come down. But that's always a lot of fun. Then on Friday, we're actually trying something brand new this week. So we're going to have live music this Friday. Usually it's dance classes. And then on Saturday, we have the catamaran, which that is always, always, always a favorite. It's a private catamaran, so it's only the people on the tour. The boat is rented out just for the group. We go do snorkeling. There's food, drinks, music, a lot of fun. And then we have the Miches trip, which is on Sunday. And that is where you get to go to an area. It's a little bit far down. It's like an hour and a half drive from Punta Cana, where you get to ride horses. You get to see a waterfall. You get to have an amazing view of the ocean because you're up in the mountains. So again, we always, every single day, we try to plan something fun. And then Monday, we do karaoke. All right, so we talked about the medical, we talked about the other activities. Now let's get into the amenities. So what can you expect on top of everything that we have planned? So the first is the hotel stay, okay? So to emphasize, you do not need to worry about accommodations. When you come here for those 7 days, so from Tuesday to Tuesday, we have the accommodations covered. Just a quick disclaimer, you do have to ask if you would like to stay a day before or a day after. Based on availability, we have to check. Okay, if not, then we can refer you to an Airbnb. But we try to stay within the Tuesday to Tuesday, so it doesn't get in the way of other tours. So you have the hotel stay included. The airport transfer is included. This is why we need your flight information before you come, so that we know what terminal to pick you up and what time. Also, what is included is 6 out of the 7 dinners. Okay, so every single night except one night, you have dinner included at the hotel and wellness center. Okay, so the way we do the dinners is it's buffet style. So we have a private chef that comes to the hotel. He cooks a wide range of different options when it comes to meats, when it comes to vegetables, when it comes to rice, potatoes, lasagna, pasta. It's a very diverse menu for the week. We also stay healthy because, like we said, it's a medical tour. And we really pride ourselves in offering a very personalized experience. So if anyone has any special requests of what you may need, or maybe something that you cannot eat, if you let us know, we will always accommodate. So yeah, and then the one dinner that is not included is because we take you to a nice beachfront restaurant. So it's a restaurant on the beach where you're able to, they do offer a 10% discount, but that would be the one dinner that's not included. And then also we have the transportation for all of the activities. So like I said, for the catamaran, anything medical, for the beach day, we provide all transportation for everything on the agenda. And then again, one of the best amenities that we have is that you are able to bring one guest. So for every veteran that comes, you are able to bring one guest with you. Keep in mind, there are a couple restrictions to the guests. Number one, and the main one, is you have to share one bed. So you will be staying in one bed room. So you will have to share with your guest. Also, the guest has to be over 18 if they will be at the hotel. Okay, this is a very sensitive, mature experience, so we want to keep everything over 18. Now, if you are coming with someone under 18, we might be able to figure something out in an Airbnb, but again, the child or the person under 18 will not be able to step into the wellness facility or any of the activities. Okay, so those are the two disclaimers that we have there. All right, so now I will play a video. Now that we've gone through the whole tour, what is included, amenities, medical activities, we're gonna see a recap so you can visualize, so you can see some of the testimonials from some of the veterans, some of the activities that we've had, and then also to keep in mind, everything that you will see in these videos are real footage of what we have done on the tours. So everything is recorded from past tours that we've done.
I decided to take a chance and see what BCI had to offer, and
Daydream, I fell asleep amid the flowers.
Here is the best. In United States, the only thing you do is go to the hospital. You sit down with the doctor, and they just ask a question, and they look more at the computer, putting all information than what they're talking to you, what they recommended to you, and everything.
I highly recommend this beautiful facility to any veteran in the United States, and come here and get better treatment, more professionalism, and outstanding service.
while you're here, you will receive some of the best primary health care that you could ever imagine. For me, I had some issues with my feet, with my hearing, and so when I came here, they were able to focus more one-on-one with me, and what a way for the veteran to get that kind of assistance where they treat you more like a person than a number.
And just come, don't be afraid. It's gonna change your life.
I fell asleep amid the flowers.
Coming here was a revitalization for me. It lifts whatever sadness you're feeling. You're just so happy when you come here, especially when you're coming from a place that's cold, you know? I loved all the activities that you guys had planned. It was just amazing for me. I can't get enough of it. I'm very pleased, and I will be back. Get your airfare together. Just save a little money for lunch. That's all you have to pay for.
BCI Medical Team hospitality was incredible. I had never seen a group of people that would come to you, and not only come to you, but be willing to help you with all your needs and all your concerns. They answer all my questions. I never thought that they were going to be able to do all this stuff with us in a short period of time.
Hello, my name is Andres Sanchez.
I decided to take a
Polo. All right, so that was the tour recap. So we have a couple more videos to show. The next pair of videos are introductions of two of the medical specialists from the Veterans Care International team. So we'll be able to see a quick intro from some of the doctors.
Hello, my name is Andres Sanchez. I'm an active physician from Dominican Republic. I specialize in internal medicine. In this specialty, we see the patient like a group of signs and symptoms. In this context, the internist focuses his job and keep the control of the chronic disease, prevent the illness, and attend that all the medication and the system of the body be in control. I have 10 years of experience like a doctor. In the last 5 years, I have been in one of the biggest traumatological hospitals in Santo Domingo. So I have too much experience in post-traumatic condition, osteoarthritis, and a complex management of multiple clinical conditions like neurological, cardiovascular, gastroenterology, lung disease, and clinic prevention. When we combine experience, quality, and human treatment, we can achieve the best result. Here at Veteran Care International, veterans are the most important thing. In this sense, being able to become an important point in the care of your health to reduce the pain, limitation, and live a fuller life every day.
Hi, I'm Dr. Marielena Martinez, orthopedic specialist at VCI. I'm from Dominican Republic. I'm passionate about helping people move better and live without pain. I choose this path because restoring mobility means restoring freedom and independence. I really believe my work can make a real difference in the lives of veterans by helping them feel stronger, move easier, and live with less pain. That's why I joined this clinic, to be part of a team that truly committed to giving veterans the care they deserve. That's why these spaces matter so much for the veteran community. We're here to help you get back to doing what you love.
All right, so the first was our internal medicine doctor, Dr. Andres. So again, he manages the cardio. He's gonna give you the EKG. Everyone gets an EKG when they come. He also will see you for any gastro issues, any cardio issues, and then of course if we need to refer to a further specialist, then he will make that determination. And the second person was our orthopedist, which she'll check you out for the bones. All right, so the next couple videos we have are a couple testimonials. So these testimonials are from veterans that have came on the tour. And again, these tours are from Tuesday to Tuesday. So on Monday, we always ask the veterans if they're willing to give a testimonial. And these are, again, what they think of their experience being here.
When you go to another country and you don't speak the language as well as you would like, it sometimes makes it difficult to explain what you're asking for. So VCI changed that by allowing me to speak with people who are fluent in English. Once they explained what's going on, staff was really good at doing what they do. As a Marine veteran, we have high expectations of what kind of services we're providing. VCI lives up to those standards.
The quality of care that I received at VCI is not a 5-star, it's a 10-star. Professionals are excellent. I'm sure that you could feel very comfortable, and I'm sure that they will solve every issue that you may have. You come to VCI, you will see that every professional here cares for you. They will take care of you. Anything that you need, they have. You need to go to Google or whatever browser you use and look it up, because you will be surprised. They're not only very professional, but they're very caring.
So those were two testimonials from veterans who have been here in the past. So now let's continue with the presentation and quickly go over what is not included, all right? One thing I think I forgot to mention earlier is that we do offer real estate to anyone who is interested. So this is optional, but if you are interested in real estate for either relocating here to Punta Cana or just for investment purposes, let us know in advance. And on one of the days when you have free time, we can connect you with one of our partner agents that can help you find whatever you're looking for. Okay, so to go back, what is not included on the tours? Number one, your flight. So this is the main thing. Get your flight. The second thing that's not included is all of the meals. So let's just specify. I know earlier we spoke about 6 dinners are included and 1 dinner is not included. Also, all of the lunches are not included. Okay, all of the breakfasts are included though. Okay, so for the lunches, we go to a different local restaurant every day. Again, we always make sure that they offer a 10% veterans discount. But again, we do this just so that we can hit the road, see the area, see some of the culture, see some of the local restaurants that they have. We take you to a different variety of restaurants, a couple Dominican restaurants. I know we go to an Italian restaurant. I know we go to a more American restaurant. So that would be not included. And then alcoholic beverages are not included because, again, this is mostly focused on medical. And then also the laundry is not included. So ideally, you bring clothes for the 7 days. But if you do need to do laundry, there is an extra cost from the Wellness Center. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the Wellness Center, which is where you will spend most of your time on this tour. So the Wellness Center is where you will be sleeping. This is where we have all of the rooms, the hotel rooms. And also on the first floor of this Wellness Center is where we have all of the consultations for the medical appointments, okay? So what does that mean? That means that where you will be sleeping is also the same building where you will do your medical appointments. So it's very convenient. You could think of it as the waiting area being your room, and then as soon as we're ready for your appointment, we have someone who will come get you, take you to your appointment. If there's a waiting time, if you have like an hour or two in between your next appointment, you can relax near the pool, under the sun, or you can maybe get a drink or get something to eat. You could go relax in your room until your next appointment. So something that we've gotten good feedback on is that we've been able to make everything very convenient. Again, so that you're not running around and waiting in full hospital lobbies. So you get the 7-night stay at the Wellness Center, the transportation to and from the airport, the breakfast. So the breakfast is included every single morning. When you wake up, you will go and ask for what you want. So bacon, eggs, toast, and then they will make it for you. And then, of course, the pool and the tropical garden area that you do have access to at all times. All right. So let's talk about the Foreign Medical Program, also known as the FMP, okay? So the Foreign Medical Program is a program within the VA that essentially offers for service-connected disabilities. The FMP covers the medical expenses outside of the United States. That's why it's Foreign Medical Program. Okay, so again, since we're in the Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, we're international. We work with the Foreign Medical Program. You do need to be a part of the Foreign Medical Program or qualify for the Foreign Medical Program to be a part of this program, this tour, right? Now, the good thing is that we take care of making sure that you are registered for the Foreign Medical Program, okay? So don't worry about registering before you get here. Part of the orientation on the first night is you will sign the Foreign Medical Program registration form that then we will email to the Foreign Medical Program office, and then they will go ahead and reach out to you through email around 2 weeks later, 2 to 3 weeks later, with your approval, all right? But again, we will submit those foreign medical program registrations for you when you get here. Of course, the foreign medical program works with service-connected disabilities, so that is why we do require some documents that we're going to talk about a little bit later. But the next video I want to show you is something that some of you may not have experienced. Again, this is a medical tour, so we do the consultations with the doctors, but we also put a focus on wellness, because we believe that wellness can also improve your health, okay? And all of the wellness activities are first thing in the morning. So the way we have it is before breakfast, we either do meditation, we do sound therapy, we do different wellness activities before getting the day started.
Start your morning with intention. Sound healing uses therapeutic vibrations to calm your nervous system, reduce anxiety, and promote emotional balance. Follow it with meditation, a daily practice that improves focus, lowers stress hormones, and builds inner resilience. Then, let the water guide your body. Aquatherapy supports mobility, reduces chronic pain, and helps release stored tension, especially powerful for trauma recovery. These are more than wellness practices. They are tools for healing from the inside out.
All right, so that was a video of some of the wellness activities, and these are some pictures. So you will be able to experience this as well in the mornings, first thing, usually at 7:15 a.m. All right. Again, leave any questions you may have in the chat because we'll get to them before ending the webinar. But we're at the point where, okay, we heard the whole presentation, we understand a good amount of it. I'm interested. This sounds perfect for me. How do I join? Okay, so step number one on how to get enrolled is you have to go to our website, www.veteranscareinternational.com. So the name of the brand, veteranscareinternational.com, and then you will go to the Veterans Tour tab. Okay, once you click on the Veterans Tour tab, you will scroll down and you will see the form. Okay, you're gonna fill out that form. It's going to ask for basic information like your full name, your phone number and email so that we can get in contact with you. And then it will also ask for what date you're interested in. Okay, so you do need to pick the date when you register. Also, on the registration form, you'll be able to see all of the dates that are available because sometimes we do sell out and we do have to remove certain dates. Once you fill out the form, then you will go to the next page, which is where you will submit the necessary documents. Okay? We ask for 3 documents and that's it. Number 1 is any photo ID. It could be a passport, it could be a veteran ID, it could be a driver's license. We ask for your DD-214, so that's the second document. And then the last document, the most important, is the disability breakdown letter, okay? So we need to get that disability breakdown letter. If you don't have it, you can't call the VA and they will email it to you, and then you will need to open that email, and then you will send us that disability breakdown letter. And once you fill out the form, you submit the 3 required documents. Then the last step is to book your flight, okay? We need to know that you are committed to coming on the tour before we close off that spot. So if you just register, if you just fill out the documents and filled out your information and didn't get a flight, you are not confirmed for the tour. You have to get the flight, okay? The good news is, starting in August, we're finishing the remodelations of the facility, and we will be going from 10 veterans maximum all the way up to 20 veterans maximum a week. Okay, this was because we were selling out a couple tours, and we want to be able to have as many veterans take advantage of the program as possible. So now we can accept 20 veterans per tour starting in August. And in September, we're increasing the volume of tours. So instead of having 3 tours every week, we will have 4 tours. Instead of having 3 tours every month, we will have 4 tours every month. So now we are at the point where we're doing back-to-back tours. So every Tuesday, there's a tour leaving, and then there's a tour coming in. And that is how it will be starting on August 12th, moving forward. And then, of course, there's a break during the holidays at the end of the year. So right here, as you can see, these are the dates until the end of 2025. Now, if you go on our website, we have all of the dates until July of 2026. So if you were interested in anything next year, go on our website, and we still have those dates there for you available. Okay? Now we are at the point where we have our very, very special guest. So we're going to have a quick interview, ask the special guest a couple questions, and then, like I said, at the end, we will give an opportunity for questions. So if you have any questions for the guest or about the program, or can I do this or can I not do this, or any questions you may have, put them in the chat and we'll get to them before the end. But without further ado, I will let her introduce herself, okay, and then I'll ask some questions. But here we have the very, very special Noreen. Yes, yes, yes. So Noreen, yeah, could you quickly tell us who you are and what you do here at Veterans Care International? Yes.
And just to introduce everyone to the program, answer their questions, and basically set them up for coming on the tour. In other words, making sure that the documents are correct, making sure they understand the time frames, just all of the information, the details to the tour and the participation on the tour.
Perfect.
That's basically it, yes.
And who is Noreen? Give us a little bit about. A little bit about yourself.
You mean like from the past?
No, just who are you? If somebody doesn't know who Noreen is at all, but they're probably gonna get a call from you, what should they know?
Well, I don't know. That stumps me. I mean, I don't want to go too far back in my history.
No, you don't.
No, but you know, I've been around and have done a lot of things in the United States administratively, for the airlines, for education, for government, just everything. And so I came here retired and came here to relax. Not relaxing, not relaxing. But anyway, I do love the work. I love the veterans and the enthusiasm that they bring. And mostly, you know, my viewpoint is that we all get certain opportunities in life. But you can't always take the opportunities. But this is a beautiful opportunity for veterans to come here, change their lives, and if nothing else, give themselves a new idea about how they can live. And I enjoy being able to be part of that.
Amazing.
Yeah,
yes.
I love that.
Yes, Noreen is a very, very, very important part of the whole program. This is why I really wanted to have you here today.
Okay.
Is because I believe that when it comes to what we are doing here, okay, we're doing a 7-day, so it's a 7-day tour.
It is.
From United States. For a lot of people, I hear echo. Okay, thank you. For a lot of people, it is their first time coming to the Dominican Republic, right?
Yes.
It is their first time hearing of a program like this for veterans. So when it comes to, before you even get here, you will have someone, like Noreen said, either Noreen or someone else on the team. They will be assigned to you so that any questions you have, they're available to pick up the phone, answer any questions. If you fill out a registration form, we will have one of the callers, is what we call them, the callers, one of them, or what do we call them, support
support,
team. They will give you a call, email you, make sure everything's good to go. If you have any questions, just again, help you get through the system if you need help with getting any of the documents. If you have any questions, again, of can I bring a kid or can I come an extra day, you will have someone like Noreen to help you with that. Go ahead.
Question. Just to say, we just have a larger staff now, so we're
Yes.
able to catch up with things that we weren't able to do before. You know, I
Yes.
just want to mention one thing, though. If you feel that you put in all your documents and you didn't hear anything or you're not sure, call and ask, because there was a time when we've kind of shifted the way we have conducted the tour. And so now we're able to kind of stay abreast more of the documents coming in. The best thing to do, though, is send everything at one time. Don't send first the DD-214 and then later the ID, because that means we have to look at that 4 times or 3 times.
Right,
Whereas
right.
if you send everything in one document, we can look at it, approve it immediately, and say, great, get your ticket.
Right, and that is another part of the support team is if you're missing any documents, if we can't read something, they'll give you a call. We'll make sure we get what we need.
Okay, one other thing I want
Yes.
to mention. So there's an email that usually goes out that describes I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. Where am I supposed to be looking?
Right
Okay. That describes the disability breakdown letter. But at the bottom of the letter, it has an example of exactly what we're looking for. So if your document in your portal does not look like that, don't send that. Because what happens is we lose about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know whether people get busy, they forget, whatever. We lose a couple of weeks with getting the wrong document.
Yeah.
So it's right at the bottom of that email. Just look at that, and if yours doesn't look like that, don't send it. You know? And then again, the VA has been very good about responding quickly
Yes.
and sending the disability breakdown letter, and then just shoot it to us all at one time.
Yes,
You
I
will
did.
get a quicker response from us.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. So Noreen, I have a quick question for you. Because like you said, you know, you've been doing this since when?
Since,
Working with veterans for the tours.
23.
2023. That is very true.
Yeah, 2023.
So we had our where we participated in the first veterans tour. Or the first, you know, real one in January
Right.
of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So you were doing the call since, like you said, late 2023. You being involved close to 2 years in doing this, I just want to hear from you, like, what's the difference that you see? Because 2 years is a long time. Like,
2
what's
years is
the
a long
main
time.
thing that stands out?
Okay, you know, we were in another organization before, so
Yes.
that was the first thing. So the organization itself changed. The emphasis did not change. Luckily, our devotion to veterans and the tour has been consistent. But we're learning, and we've gotten better each time. We've made improvements. We really do pay a lot of attention to the feedback that we
Feedback,
get
yep.
from the veterans, and really try to incorporate those things immediately into the tour. It has expanded.
Yes.
More veterans know about us.
Yes.
And guess what? More veterans trust us.
Yes.
That's just it. They're realizing that it's not a scam
No.
and that we're here to do what we can.
Yes.
That's not saying we don't make mistakes, because we can. But I think that we've been very responsible.
Yeah.
And what I see is that especially as the kind of mind-body connection has grown and we've improved in that area, I see the veterans coming, and they may be a little skeptical the first night or whatever, or, "Ooh, I don't know how this is really going to work." But by even the middle of the first full day, I see them relaxing.
Yes.
I see them beginning to relate one to another.
Yes.
I see them enjoying, laughing, jokes. And it's happening now where people are developing, I think, lifelong friendships from
yeah.
meeting
Definitely.
in this group, because
Definitely.
the camaraderie and the camaraderie and the cohesiveness
Right.
that happens in these veteran groups is amazing to see. You know, I'm not a veteran, but to see it happen, it's just fabulous. And
I'm not-
people are prospering mentally and physically.
Yes. I know on the catamaran, that's always a nice time to,
Yes.
like you said, the camaraderie, have a good time. So, Noreen, you usually go on the catamarans with the veterans. Talk to
Right.
me about that experience. How is it?
Okay, well, first of all, on the water is always fabulous because you're relating to nature. The fact that we do we get on, okay, that's always a little bit of a trying thing to get on the boat and be soaking wet. But anyway, we get on and we first go to the snorkeling area.
Right.
So a lot of people want to snorkel, a lot of people don't, but it kind of breaks the ice.
Right.
And then we go to the dolphin reserve and the stingrays and everything. So that's always wonderful. Everybody enjoys that.
Nice.
And then we go to the natural pool, which is an area that's in the ocean, but it's flatland.
Right.
So I, who am 5'1", maybe I'm just 5 foot now. Anyway, sometimes I can stand up and sometimes I can't.
Right.
But usually it's kind of flat. And, then we can drink and eat in the water. 'Cause
Okay,
we
there
can
we
have
go.
our sandwiches, we can have our drinks, and we're having a good time.
It's always a good time,
It's
huh?
always a good time. And then people
Amazing.
get on the slide. And
Yes, I've
they
seen
just
those
They
videos.
just enjoy it.
Yes.
And again, a lot of people, especially people who have Navy experience, it kind
Oh,
of
yeah.
brings back another element of their history.
Yes.
And so it's a fun time. And there is quite a lot of drinking. But we don't get drunk.
No.
But we do get loose.
Yes,
And
yes,
everybody
yes.
enjoys that.
Very, very enjoyable time. Yes, yes. Great. So yeah, Noreen, like you said, I just wanted to shout out. One of the things that you said changed was that we went from, against growing the capacity, growing the brand.
Right.
We started with 1 tour a month. Now we're at 4 tours a month.
Right.
Now we started with like 7 people maximum. Now we're at 20 people maximum. So again, why is this good for anyone who's planning on coming? Why is the growth good? Well, the more we grow, the more we can offer. The more we can bring to the table, the more we can experiment, which as you can see, every tour essentially we're bringing something new. Like this tour, like I mentioned earlier, we're bringing in live music.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's something that I'm kind of excited for because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. The guys with the accordion and the little, what do you call those? What do you call the? Bungalow, perico. And the accordion. And then the
And tambora. también.
tambora, and then you have the shaker.
Yeah, all of those things.
Or the shredder. I call it the shredder, but I know it's not a shredder. But man, I always, love listening to those. It's real cultural, it's real Dominican. So I think it's gonna be a good experience for this tour. Hopefully, if it's good, we'll add it more in the future. Again, we're always trying to add new services. So right now, we're looking at potentially adding a brand new service to the list of medical services that we offer. Go ahead, Noreen.
Okay, and one of the other things I wanted to say is that with more people and more comfort and people feeling more relaxed in that
Yes.
environment, we're getting more and more people who come on the tour, and then 2 months later, they move here.
Yeah.
They're solid. I mean, they're so comfortable with what we've presented and what they've seen that they just move here.
Yes.
And we find them an apartment, and
Yes, we
they
do
get
help.
situated, and
Yes.
we can't do everything, but we can definitely assist
Yes.
in that transition.
Yes.
And when they realize that there's someone here who really cares,
Right.
and somebody who already knows them, they feel like they can do it.
Yeah, and that's a great point that you mentioned is because again, I mentioned Veterans Care International provides the medical, but where Veterans are VIP, this is where we help you with everything. So if you are looking to move down here, like I said, we help you with the real estate. We of course offer all of the appointments weekly. If you live down here, you're able to come back. Okay, so that's something I always get a question on. You are able to come back. This is not a one and done experience. Because again, ideally you want to continue your medical treatment. So, don't expect to be fully healed in 7 days.
Right.
At the end of the day, you will feel way better. You will feel very large improvement. But the idea is that you keep coming either a couple times a year or every couple months so that you can continue your care here at Veterans Care International. Because something that I really want to shout out is here, this program, Veterans Care International, what we're doing, we're here to stay. Okay, and I really want every veteran that's listening to this to understand that there are other options, okay? There are other options, even if it's out in Punta Cana in a whole nother country, there are other options if you are looking, if you have some issues, or if wait time is a problem, or again, if you just need a new environment, maybe the United States is a lot going on, you know, you just need this week, you know, really consider this program. Again, I'm not gonna quote this, but I don't think there's anything like this out there where you can get all of these amenities, everything that we offer, only exclusively for U.S. veterans. So, again, you earned it, you deserve it. This is something for you. So take advantage of it. Come down here. Come down for the week. Get treated medically. Have a great time with the excursions. See the country. Meet new veterans, and then come back.
And, you know, if nothing else, it's an opportunity to really, as they say, change your chip, you know, to get a different mindset, a more positive mindset, and realize that you have far more options than maybe you normally have a chance to think about. And just come, and if nothing else, come relax, kick back, take care of yourself, and let us take care of you as well. Because so many of us are just constantly taking care of this one or that one, children, whatever it happens to be.
Right.
And that's a responsibility. But how often have we really said, no, I'm just going to take care of myself for
Just
a week.
1 week.
Just
give me
week
one
and really
week.
enjoy myself
Right.
and experience this and take it in. Take it in its entirety.
Yes.
And that's what I see it, you know. One of the gentlemen who was here in the last tour, he had a hard time getting here. He missed the flight, and then they moved him to something else. It was terrible. He came in, he looked really tired and kind of haggard from the experience of getting pushed around the airport, as we all have experienced at some point. And I saw him, I came out to get my Uber on the last night of the tour, and he was outside, and the light was shining right down on him, and he looked so beautiful at the end of that week, from him just finally relaxing and finally understanding what was happening. And he said it was just like an experience he had never anticipated.
Right.
And so I can see that, and that gives me great joy when I know that I had some part of that.
Yes.
In just calling people and telling them about it, and then seeing that kind of change. It's just miraculous. It really is.
Yeah, you will not believe it until you see it. I didn't believe it until I seen, especially, you know, some of the things like the chiropractor. Some people leave a whole new person. They're like, man, I can raise my arm, and I'm like, you know, before you could barely move it. So again, definitely a lot of great stuff happening here.
Yes.
But I want to open up the space for the questions. We're at the last 5 minutes of the webinar. So again, if you have any questions, put them in the chat. We have Margarita who will read them off, and I will answer them here right now.
Oh, can I just give the telephone number?
Yes.
Okay, so the telephone number is 855-637-0884. So that's the main number that you can call.
Did you put it in?
Can you repeat it again?
Can you repeat it again, Noreen?
Okay, so, now.
No, this is Noreen's number.
855-637-0884. Okay, now just realize that, and I don't think people realize this. They think, oh, you know, she doesn't answer the phone. It's not true. What happens is, from the United States to here, the phone on the United States side will ring like 10 times, okay? But the phone on this side is not ringing that many times. So you think it's connecting, and it's trying to connect. So it might only ring 4 times on my side. So what I've been doing is, if I see that somebody called, I just call right back and say, did you call Veterans Care, and work it out that way.
Perfect.
But, you know, again, sometimes it's the concept that, you know, nobody's picking up, when in fact there's a difference in the international. And if it's cloudy here, you know, it can be rough.
Yes.
Cloudiness here is not always a good connection.
Perfect. All right, Margarita.
Yes.
Oh, that's the group? That's the one we're
Oh,
gonna
that
have?
looks good.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for this. I can't wait. Definitely not next tour, or not next webinar, but the webinar after that, I'll get a video so that everyone here can see that.
Yeah, that looks like that's going to be fun.
I know, I can't wait. All right, go ahead, Margarita.
Okay, this is a question from Michael. Looking to secure 3 to 4 acres for the Lord's work. Are you looking for a pastor to give spiritual guidance and restoration?
I think I talked to Michael. I remember talking to Michael.
Okay, so you want to answer this one?
Well, no, I don't know. I don't know if I want to answer, but we had a good conversation, and I told him about some land and
Yeah,
some possibilities.
good.
So, you know, it's always better to come down and really join forces. But
Definitely for any collaborations or opportunities like that, first step is come down here. Come down here.
see what we
Me and
have.
Noreen are here. We can sit down. We can talk. We can figure something out. We're always looking to expand. So are we open? Yes, but we can talk about it when you're here.
Also from Michael, definitely need to know about real estate.
Definitely need to know about real
Right.
estate. Okay, so perfect. We have you covered. Just when you get here, you're going to get a folder with all the documents. One of the documents is going to be a real estate form. Just fill that out. And we have a team of veteran agents here that will help you find whatever you need.
From Nathan, what are activities there for your spouse to do while veteran is being treated throughout the day?
I like that
Well,
question. Now, you can definitely get that
yeah,
one.
I definitely can get that one. Okay.
Perfect.
You know, what we try to do is very often there's not that many spouses. But let's say there's a decent number, so I kind of say, well, what do you want to do? And we kind of do it as a consensus. So if it's a mani-pedi, if it's, you know, whatever it is, then we just put it together and just
Right.
go. And we have the transportation, so
Right.
the vets are getting their medical appointments, and then we're going off to do mani-pedi or whatever it happens to be.
Right, and I did see that. Now, the planned things that the spouse can get is they will get a massage
Right.
and facial included.
Right.
So one of the days, they will get that confirmed. And then like Noreen said, on the days when there's a lot of appointments, Noreen herself will ask the group of spouses, where do we want to go? Salon, like you said, mani-pedi, you want to go to the mall, wherever
Right.
you want to go to the beach, and then they'll all go as a group. So
I remember ice
Noreen-
cream day.
Ice cream day, there we go.
Ice cream day, that was
I
a big
remember
day.
one time, even a husband went and
Yeah, right.
got a facial. So
Right, yeah, I took him to the man cave.
Yes,
he
there
loved
you go.
that. It was
There
the
you go.
man cave. It's a special place for men.
Nice. Okay.
From Tammy, can guests go to the wellness in the morning?
Can guests go to the wellness in the morning? Love that question too. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so to get again a little bit more into the guests can participate in all of the activities like the catamaran, the gathering, all of those type of activities. Miches, yes, they can participate in that. Also, the guests can do all of the wellness activities in the morning, so the sound therapy and the meditation. And also, we allow the guests to participate in the aqua therapy session. So, when
And
we
sound
do,
therapy.
Yep, so the sound therapy, the meditation, and then the aqua therapy,
Yes.
which is in the pool with the physical therapist.
Buenas noches, hermano, buenas noches.
From
Pero
Nathan, how
tú me has
can a
quedado
veteran...
esperando
Hold on,
su
we have a
llamada
question?
para confirmarle eso.
No, okay, go ahead.
How can a veteran be a representative for the program?
How can a veteran be a representative for the program? So that is something that we have been kind of getting into.
Yes.
We've been giving some veterans some opportunities to help us out here on the ground and also remote. We are definitely open to having veteran representatives, but again, for something like that, come down on your first tour, see how it is, because I always say you got to see it first.
You do.
So come, go through the whole week. Like I said, I'm always here, so we can sit down, we can talk, you can kind of explain what you do, and if there's any opportunities for us to work together.
The other thing, everybody says, how can I get involved?
Yeah.
But the truth is that the veteran community here is growing. There's going to be opportunities that can be created by
Exactly, that
whatever
too.
your expertise is
Yes.
to be able to offer that expertise
Yes.
to the rest of the veterans here.
Yes.
I think that kind of skill exchange
Right.
is going to be the way that this community is really going to.
I have to shout out Keenan, which every gathering he comes,
Yes.
and he creates handmade jewelry.
Yes.
He's a veteran that came on a tour in March. So now he moved down here after he came on a tour, and he sells his jewelry at the gatherings
At
to
the
other
gatherings,
veterans.
right.
And again, this is something where he came on a tour. This is something he does. He brought his business here. We support him.
Right.
And he's been able to relocate and really, really enjoying everything. And he's also one of our veteran representatives starting this month. So, yeah, we're definitely open to that.
And the other thing is, services.
Yes.
It's not just, having a product, but you might have a particular service. Let's say you're an IT specialist. I shouldn't use that because I'm so bad with that kind of thing. But
Right.
any kind of service that can be transferred and utilized with a group of people, that's where I think it's going to be a very important thing for the future as the community grows.
Because we're always growing, definitely.
Betty says, love it, phenomenally phenomenal.
Thank you, thank you.
From Tia, the bonds that are made are indeed lifelong friendships.
Hello, Tia.
Yeah, hey Tia.
Hey, how you doing? See you soon.
Tia is an OG. She came on their first VCI tour, so thanks for dropping a comment.
She also says it's a beautiful blessing that comes from doing the tour. It's life-changing.
It is.
Thank you so much, Tia. We appreciate you.
Betty says, I need this immensely. Michael says, this sounds so amazing.
Nice.
From Tammy, is there a fee to come after you have came for the week visit?
Is there a fee to come? Okay, so I'll answer this one quickly. No fees. Okay? Zero fees from us. Okay, now again, if you come and you want to buy lunch or whatever, souvenirs, every month, as long as there's availability. So based on availability, you can keep coming. Never, ever charge the fee.
From Felicia, are y'all able to see labs and MRIs/X-rays at the VA?
Okay, so the question is, are you able to see labs, MRIs, medical records at the VA? No. So what you will need to do is you will need to request the Veterans Care International staff. You will need to request your medical records, and we will email it to you so that then you can go ahead and take those medical records to the VA yourself. Okay, so it's not like a shared portal or anything like that,
Right.
but if you want to take anything back home, if you want to use it for any purpose, just request it and we'll go ahead and email it to you.
Okay, but the vet will distribute it to whomever they want.
Exactly.
As opposed to getting back to your doctor and you didn't even realize.
Right. So you have to ask for it and then you take it in.
I will be there outside of the tour in December. Would I be able to see the facility or meet someone until I'm scheduled?
So in December, it really depends what day, because that's really holiday, Christmas and New Year's. But definitely, I will be here. So if you're coming, I'll be available and I'll show you around the facility.
Yeah, just let us know when you're
Let us
coming,
know.
and then we can schedule a tour.
Yeah, we can schedule a tour. I'll be
If we know
available.
the day you're going to be around.
For sure.
From Raymond, what is the emergency number if the Uber isn't at the airport when you touch down?
Okay,
They'll usually have my number.
Yeah, like I said, we always connect you with a customer or a support person. So you'll contact your support person. Again, you will always be assigned a support person before you come.
From Richard, do you have to stay at the wellness center the entire time? Can your guests leave?
No. So yeah, you do not have to stay at the wellness center at all times. If you have your own accommodations or if you own something out here that you want to stay in, which we have had some people with their own properties, they stay in their properties. We pick them up in the morning. We take them to the wellness center. They do all the medical and activities, and then we take them back. So that's not an issue at all.
From Latasha, I registered online. How long does the approval take so that I can purchase my plane ticket? Thanks.
Okay, so if you call the number tomorrow and give me your last name, I'll look and see what documents we have. It may be that you've submitted everything properly, and then you can get approval rather quickly.
Yes.
From Richard, I'm also interested in real estate.
Amazing, Richard. So yeah, when you get here, you'll fill out the form of what you want, and then we'll make sure we show you everything that's in the area.
From Felicia, I'm not sure if I missed this information, but what are the accommodations for the 7 days?
What are the accommodations for the 7 days? What are the accommodations like? I guess
Well, just the hotel.
the hotel. Yeah. So
yeah,
you
the
so
single room.
it's a single
occupancy.
room, bathroom,
Right.
air conditioning, comfortable bed, TV.
Yeah, beautiful pool,
Yeah.
dining area.
Yeah, nice. It's in a secluded area. It's not like a resort with like 1,000 people.
Yeah. and
We're
birds
not
are
next to the
chirping.
street.
The
Yeah.
birds in the morning are really loud.
Yeah,
They're chirping.
so-
You're gonna enjoy that.
You're gonna be very secluded, very calm environment. But yeah, all accommodations are covered for those 7 days.
From Raymond, I want to set an appointment now. I haven't used my VA home loan yet and looking to relocate. I'm a single male in my late 40s. What's the best for me?
Okay, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
So I think you can't really use a VA loan here. That doesn't really work. But you
Exactly.
can do either equity loan
Right.
in the States and bring that money
Right.
over and make an investment here. You can do that. We do have private banks here, Dominican banks here that can offer you a
Yes,
loan.
very
We
true.
have Scotia Bank. I know they can be a little difficult, but Scotia is an international bank that you can also use. But there are possibilities. And then there's also a number of pre-construction where you can be paying money every month and pay for basically your
Yeah,
place.
especially if you're in your 40s, other than if this is like an immediate decision, always highly recommend get into pre-construction
Right.
with a reputable developer where you're paying those like kind of like a mortgage like monthly, but you're getting it way lower than what it would be once it's built.
Right.
And then, yeah, when it's done, you can just move into your brand new apartment.
From Michael, what's a good amount of money to bring and get converted to local currency?
You mean for the trip? For the
So
7
what
days?
I've noticed based on other veterans, they've told me that they've spent no more than $200.
Right,
And
and
I
that's
mean,
if you splurge.
If you're spending $200, you're buying lobster every day. You went to the gift shop and you bought, $100 worth of stuff. Like, that's the only way you're gonna spend $200. A regular
Right.
meal out here, when you go to the lunch, is around $10.
Right.
So that's $70 for lunch. The one dinner, a little bit extra, let's say 30. So you're spending $100 really on food. And then if you want to bring 50 to an extra 100 for the gift shop and to leave tips, buy drinks, stuff like that. But no more than $200, you should be good. Around 150, most likely.
Now, if you're a cigar lover, different story.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Cigar,
Based on
yeah,
who
rum.
you are, it goes up and down. If you're, what's the bare minimum? You bring $100, 150, you're good.
From Betty, how to come on the tour? Please sign me up for the tour immediately.
Sign me up for the tour immediately. Well, please go on our website, www.veteranscareinternational.com, fill out the form, and Noreen or someone else on our team will get in contact with you. If you showed up to this webinar and you love Noreen and you want her to be the person, you can request her as well. Just say, hey, I saw the webinar, I want Noreen, and then we'll make that switch.
Are you really putting me on the spot today? huh?
Well, maybe some people really want to talk to you, so.
Yeah, all right, well, I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so.
This is from the veteran that said he'll be here in December. He'll
Yes.
be here on the 5th.
The 5th? There's
There's a tour.
There's
yeah,
a tour.
There's a tour, so that's good.
There's a tour, so you're good.
We'll be around.
You will be around. There'll be a tour, veterans, doctors, so we're good to go for the 5th.
From Nakia, I can't wait. Thanks for all of what you guys are doing at BCI.
Thank you so
All right.
much. Thank you so much.
From Latasha, thank you. I will be calling you tomorrow to confirm approval.
Okay.
All right, Noreen.
All right. Don't. That's probably. I
I'll-
shouldn't ask for your last
Yeah,
name, but that's
yeah.
right. You call. Okay. You call.
Yes.
From James, did I get approved yet? So
Well, you got to call so I know the last name.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have the information.
So Margarita put Noreen's phone number in the chat. If you don't got it, let us know. Also, it's on the website. If you go on our website, Noreen's phone number is on the website and the email. So just get in contact with us, and we'll try to answer as fast as possible. Also, just to keep in mind, we are expanding, so there might be some things that slip up, but we're working on fixing all of these little
Yeah, and
slip-ups.
that used to be more of a problem. You know.
Oh, yeah, no,
when I
we've
was
gotten a lot better.
working-
Yeah,
When I
yeah,
was
yeah.
working by myself with hundreds of vets, that, you know,
Yeah.
not always optimal, but we're in a different situation now. We
We're
have more
growing.
people working.
Yes.
I have a different system of actually addressing when we have all the documents. As I say,
Right.
just better send all at one time so that I don't have to look at it 4 different
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
That cuts down on how efficient everything can be.
Very
but if you
true.
send everything at one time and I can look right away,
a lot
okay,
easier.
everything good, boom, I'll send you your, so now you're going to get a email that says, congratulations, all your documents are good.
Yes,
You're
very,
good to
very
go,
true.
and buy your ticket.
Very
now
true.
just understand, now you said it too, but I want to make it a little
Yeah.
clearer. If I say good, you're good to go. We have room on the tour. And then let's say it's today's date and you're going to go on a tour in early December. You may want to buy your ticket immediately, but then again, some people will say, you know, I don't really want to buy a ticket this early. Just realize if you wait too late, other people will crowd in and then your
Yes.
space will be gone.
Yes.
So you have to be conscious of the timing.
Yes.
So you don't have to necessarily rush and do it, but you do need to let me know, okay, I'm buying my ticket like tomorrow or whatever, or next week.
Yes.
And then I can say, yeah, no, you're still good, no problem.
Yeah,
but you don't
please
want to wait till the
confirm.
very end.
No, no, no,
And
no.
then there's no space
Please,
for you.
please don't. Yeah.
Because
And
it's the ticket that confirms everything, not me.
it's a ticket. It's a ticket. So yeah, once the team gets that screenshot of the ticket, that's when we can
That's
go
when we
ahead
know you're really
and
coming.
reserve the room
Right.
and everything else that we
Right.
need to do.
From Michael, I'll be there soon. I'll be in touch tomorrow.
Amazing.
Betty,
Amazing,
what is
Michael.
the time difference? I'm on New York time.
We're New York time now.
Same.
But the other part of the year, we're 1 hour ahead
Right, right.
because the United States
Daylight
changes time
savings.
and we don't.
Right.
Yeah. So this time of year, we're on New York time.
From Lachey, hey everybody, I will be there soon. Cannot wait.
Hey, Lachey, can't wait to see you again. A week left. 7 days.
From Richard, when we are done with our daily events, can we go out on our own
Sure.
and
Ye-
sightsee?
Yes, yes, and you know, we want you to. So you know, when you're done with the appointments, when you're done with the excursion, if you want to go at night, if you want to go to the beach, to the nightlife area, whatever you want to do, just keep in mind you do have to take care of your own transportation.
Right.
So whatever you want to do, just make sure you can get there and get back. But as long as you can do that, you have free to.
And tell
to
us
do
if
whatever
you're going to
you
go out and really stay out really late. Let us know so we don't want to lose people.
No,
thinking
that's
that,
true.
You know,
That's
we
true.
want to have some control
Yes.
over people coming and going.
Yes.
You know.
From Mark, do we have to stay the full 7 days?
Yes.
Do we have to say the full 7
In a
days?
way, because it's a medical tour.
Yeah.
The treatments are scaled so that they're building one on another. So if you suddenly are not there, it kind of truncates
For us,
whole
the
thing.
main thing is that you're there at least until Friday. You know, we don't want you to come on Tuesday and leave on like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Right.
So if you could at least get on Friday, we can. These are one of those situations where you're going to fill out a registration form. You're going to get that call from the support team, and you're just going to let them know, hey, you know, I want to leave early, or I want to stay for 5 days instead of 7. Let us know so that we can see what we can do.
Right.
Yeah, but just fill out the form on the website.
From Richard, this is a great program. Thank you. From Kahari, greetings. I'll be
Oh,
back
Kahari.
soon. Hey, Noreen.
Hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then Richard, I'll see you October 7th. And then
Nice.
oh no, not final question. From Felicia, is there a weekly schedule posted on the website?
Yeah. If you go on the website on the Veterans Tour, it's literally right there, all of the dates until July of 2026.
Did she mean within the tour or just the tour dates?
The tour dates.
Just the tour dates.
The
No,
tour
they are
dates.
there.
Yeah. On the website.
Yeah. From Zachary, this is an awesome opportunity for veterans. Thank you for providing this.
Thank you. Hope to see you
she's
here.
talking about the activities.
The activities, yeah.
Oh, the activities. No. So for that, once you register, we do send the activities in the group chat before you come. So you will have the list of the activities before coming. I do kind of like that idea of maybe putting something on the website. So
Yeah.
you might have just given me an idea, and I might work on adding that to the website so that you can see that before coming. Kind of like that idea.
That's it.
That's it? Okay, perfect. Wow, that was a great webinar. Noreen, it was really nice to have you.
Thank you.
Believe it or not, when we first started doing these webinars, you were my first guest. When
Yeah,
we
I think
first started
so,
doing
yeah,
it with a
yeah.
guest, Noreen was my first guest. Noreen, again, she started everything back in 2023.
Yeah.
When we first started. So, Noreen, I just want to shout you out to say that you've been here from the beginning. You've done an amazing job. I know
Thank
you've
you.
helped so many veterans because I've heard it myself. The veterans tell me, wow,
Thank you.
Noreen, she's amazing. She really pushed me to come. She really helped me get here. And just really wanted to shout you out and hope that, you know, we have you here for a very long time.
Well, thank you. But
Of
I want
course.
you to say that, you know, when I see the clips and I hear people on, and I remember them, and I remember the good times we had together, I
Yeah.
feel like my family is growing
Aw,
too. You know, as I get to
yes.
know these veterans,
I
it's
feel
really
the same way.
wonderful.
Same way. All right, so everyone, thank you so much for showing up today. Quick reminder, we do these webinars every single Tuesday, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same link,
Same passcode.
time, same passcode, different guest. Every single webinar, we have a different guest. Go on our website, register, sign up. If you have a veteran that would love this program or could really use something like this that you heard, please invite them to the next week.
Yes.
And yeah, I hope to see everybody soon. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.